Personally, it's been a massive roller coaster. The first couple of years was just really difficult, having to trying to learn how to trade, trying to make ends meet. So having a full-time job, and also being sold the lifestyle of a trader, right? The false one, right? The fake lifestyle. And you think to yourself, how are these people being able to trade profitably and live this lifestyle? Eventually you realize that they're just marketing experts. They're not really traders. They might have the cars and the holidays, but they're not really trading, because to be a consistently profitable trader, you need to put the work in. You need to be in front of the charts a lot. So my personal experience in the beginning was pretty rough, but when I realized that that lifestyle was fake and that I don't actually necessarily need to live that life, and I started to really look at what I believe in. What do I want in my life? And when I started asking those questions, I realized that I'm not interested in an expensive watch. I'm not interested in the sports cars. I want a simple life. I'm interested in a simple life. And yes, I want to be comfortable. And so when you define what your lifestyle is, what level of comfortable means to you, then you've got a benchmark. And when you start calculating, when I did an exercise where I actually calculated what is my target monthly income. So where do I want to live and how do I want to live? How many holidays do I want? And how much would I actually spend on those holidays? How, what kind of restaurants do I want to go to? So I put all of this into my future sort of expenses. And when I looked at it, I realized that, wow, like my target monthly income isn't even that high. For me to reach financial freedom and for me to be extremely comfortable and content with my life, I don't need a lot of money. You don't need a lot. And so when you achieve that realization, you stop this whole sort of fantasy that you can make £1 million a month with trading, and that's when you achieve happiness. That's when you'll be happy. All of that disappears. Instead, you become humbled by the fact that you can make a lot of money trading, but you don't actually need that much to live well, to live a good life. So that's kind of been like my personal experience with personal finances and trading. And so the more that I focused on increasing my income outside of trading, and also reduce my expenses to the point where I'm comfortable, but again, I'm not living a crazy lifestyle. I'm a bit like Daniel. I rarely buy any clothes. I have clothes for the summer, I have clothes for the autumn, I have clothes for the winter, and I tend to repeat it every year. And I'm not really bothered by fashion, right? And so when you reach that, what your limits are, and then you stick to it, you stick to those objectives, and you live within that sort of lifestyle where you're not going above your income and you're keeping your expenses low, but you're still working towards generating other income, whether that be some sort of business or anything like that, or you make an investment in property, and you got, let's say it's a rental property, and then you start generating a rental from that. And then eventually you buy another property so you can get another rental income coming in, another bit of residual income. And so when you start increasing your income more, but your expenses, you keep them tight, eventually that gap is going to be big enough for you to start then upgrading your lifestyle just a little bit more.